With the seam, Shaheed breaks through. Still going. A flag flies. Shaheed's going to take it all the way. Let's see if it stands.
The result of the play is a touchdown. On the play, personal foul.
Second kickoff return of the year, and a punt return too for the Seahawks. My goodness, opening kickoff. See, the 49ers can answer that as this one short of the landing zone, and that'll help. Purdy going to throw it on first down. Can't find him. Gets clocked. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Seattle. And they're going to say incomplete. Incomplete. Even to deliver that ball. Purdy near side. Jennings bobbles, but then reconnects and catches. Only a couple yards there.
That's why Christian McCaffrey's in there so much, and he's been so effective.
They're down. Purdy racing around, looking deep, and then fires, and it's good for a first down. And there's the guy.
That's when he's very effective.
Here's McCaffrey on the ground at the middle. It's a pretty strong run by McCaffrey now as he's inside the 45.
They close on this ball as fast as any defenses I've seen in a very long time.
It's Brian Robinson who gets the pitch outside, and Robinson is going to be close. We'll put him about a yard. McCaffrey up the middle, in trouble and swarmed. Nowhere to go. Murphy was there, a couple of others, and now it's fourth down. 4th and 1. Purdy, time, looking, throwing, and we get a whistle. What in the world happened here?
Yeah.
4th and 1. Use check on a little option, and that's not going to work. Seahawks get a stop, and they take over.
Love that style of play by Clint Kubiak and Darnold.
4-man rush. Darnold with time. Lets it rip, and it's short and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jackson Smith-Njigba. Here is Zach Charbonnet. Gets his first touch outside. Sprinting through. Charbonnet with a first down and a big run. All the way down for 180 yards against the Niners 2 weeks ago on that Week 18 battle. Trying to do it again. Look at the ground again. Charbonnet juking his way down to the 26. On second down. Darnold looking the other way. Lets it rip. Good throw. Cooper Kupp makes the catch. And you hear the Coop chants, the longtime Ram.
And their ability to stop the offense.
And A.J. Barner with a barnyard push. He's done this a bunch, and he succeeded a bunch. That'll be good for a first down there.
Really good pass protecting line. There's a reason why they're the 8th overall offense and the 3rd scoring defense in the league.
Walker on a stretch play to the outside, gets there, and then Bernardo Green came up from the secondary.
That's kind of more east to west. Sometimes play action pass you can separate them by getting the linebackers step up. They just displace them going sideways so often.
Play action here. Darnold fires. It's Kupp who makes the catch. 3rd and 1 in the gun. It is Charbonnet. Who gets smoked? Wow! That was D. Winters who came flying through on the 3rd and 1, and they get it. Myers up and through. So a great start for the Seahawks. Kick return touchdown from Shaheed. Go down and add a field goal, so a quick 10-0 lead over their division rivals. And here's Sky Moore on the return for the Niners. Tripped up at the 28. It's now this 49er offense. There's McCaffrey on the ground, up across the 30 there. They're going to pick up maybe 3.
A lot of balls go to CMC, George Kittle when he was in there. Now it's got to be Pearsall Robinson.
Over the middle there, good throw and catch. It's Todd who lost the football. It's picked up by Julian Love. Seattle's got it. Darnold, pressure all the way. He is sacked for a big loss by Malik Mustafa, the safety. We're last in the league in sacks, so they got to get creative like that. Now Darnold backed up, throws one deep, has a man, and it's Cooper Kupp right at the sticks. He gets him right back with a beautiful throw. Darnold, pressure, sets up an incomplete pass. No one there. Second down for Darnold. Pressure from the outside, steps up and throws one deep, and there's a collision and a flag. Marquis Siegel ran.
They got to pull it together. They need a big gut check ASAP.
Feels like they're trying to survive right now. There's Walker up the gun, and he gets Stonewall at the 5, maybe just inside the 5. Second goal. Fake. Darnold looking, firing, end zone. It is caught! Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba! Extra point is up, and it is good. It has been a storm in Seattle for the 49ers to settle it down. Purdy. Pressure, they set up a screen. McCaffrey's got a good block. And a good move for McCaffrey. He's got a first. McCaffrey. And not much there. We just saw Purdy trying to play, change the play. Tell the view. Second and long, blitz is coming. Purdy underneath has a completion, and McCaffrey is tackled immediately by Devin Witherspoon, who had another four-man rush. Purdy pressure, steps away, being chased, throws it back. He's got a man open, and is caught by Tonjes. What a play by...
Great play for his team there to get a first down.
There's McCaffrey, gets the pitch up the middle, not much. This defensive front, Tom, they basically
of everybody deep, but they stop the run with those big guys inside. Very suffocating for an offense.
There's McCaffrey on the catch. Good shake and move for McCaffrey, who's right around the marker. There's Purdy. He has time. Looking deep, throwing that way. It's high and incomplete. He had Jennings there, but could not connect.
Yeah, they use McCaffrey.
Purdy floats it incomplete. Just had some pressure in his face. Who did he have?
Yeah,
you okay?
No. I'm glad I'm up here with you. That's what I'm very happy about.
30 long. Purdy looking, throwing. McCaffrey's got a way to go, and he's taken down short. Excellent from him. And this kick is up and perfect. He's had a great year for the Niners. So,
Sherm, I didn't like Sherm. I love Sherm. He was such a great player. Had a teammate of his in Tampa. What a player.
Shaheed up the middle had a 95-yard return. I was going to say, you mad, bro? I was going to go.
Fired up every game. Just a tremendous defense.
There's Darnold back on offense. Get the run game with Charbonnet outside and gets hit after a 2-yard gain.
13 seconds. That is a very unsettling feeling for a head coach.
Darnold. Back, sets it up to Walker. Nice move. Kenneth Walker. Boy, that looked like it was going nowhere. He turned into a nice game. On the fake, Darnold has some time. Lets it rip. Going deep, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit another home run to Shaheed that time. Michael Dixon on to do it for Seattle. High, booming punt. Look at this. Angle down at the 5. That was a gem. For Seattle, Clay for the 49ers. And now trying to get that offense going with McCaffrey trying to do it. And I know it's 17-3, but all of a sudden Robert Saleh's defense has kind of...
Their key players has done a remarkable job the second half of the season limiting points.
Stay with the run. McCaffrey fighting forward, and that's a good effort. He's got a first down before he runs into Jarran Reed. Everything just so tough. So you look at the
consistent over a course of a long drive.
Four-man rush. He's got time. Just has nobody open. Look, now fires back across the other side of the field again. It's time. The second time he's done that to him. And I know you're cringing in the booth, but it's a little breathing room from outside their own end zone here. With 8:07 to go in this first half. Already on the fake. The last one deep. It's caught in stride. Tonjes again. He had the fumble. He's been a frequent target with the injury to George Kittle.
Right there in the zone.
What's interesting about Tonjes, he had not had an NFL catch in his career to week 1. And then Kittle got hurt. He had the game-winning touchdown. McCaffrey gets a couple of yards. So he has experience playing here and delivering here. Saturday night divisional. A couple division rivals, too. Purdy gets it out to McCaffrey. He's open outside. And McCaffrey surges forward for a first down. All of a sudden,
love that.
Get a little time to throw, too.
Love that. Time to...
timeout call. Kyle Shanahan will call the second for the 49ers as they discuss.
See if they can get it done here the next 42 yards.
Long way to go for that. See how they approach it. Robinson, little trick play. Back to Purdy. Flea flicker. Looking. Goes back to DeMarcus Robinson now. And flea flicker for what? Man, everything's just so hard against.
The idea of entering their holster, KB. You've got these trick plays. You need them. You're going against a good defense. Try to create some magic if you can.
Yeah, they scored on one last week. Here's McCaffrey. One game. It's amazing. They were averaging 2.3 a carry on the run until that carry, and obviously not much more.
Why are we not gaining more yards than this?
So it's 3rd and 6. Purdy. Time. Zips in. It is Pearsall diving. Did he hang on?
I'm going 2.5 quarters without hearing from you, by the way. It's just
beginning to think you guys didn't love me anymore.
Lost over there in the corner. Come back to us, baby.
Well, there you go. Dean was on it, and so a good effort by Pearsall, and instead Pinheiro drills it right down the middle, and it is long enough and good. Continues to be excellent for the 49ers. Underneath and rolls on out, and Seahawks will be backed up as we go downstairs to Tom.
Well, the original plan
to go, and there was talk about it maybe playing this week. They hope if they survive this week that he can go next week. And obviously a lot to do before that as Walker has the carry.
You just see he does that. He puts others first. It's all about his teammates, not himself, and that's why they love him.
Here's Walker trying to stretch to the outside. Breaks a couple tackles, and then gets belted there up at about the 29. It will be a 3rd down and 1. Pitch it to him. Looks for a seam, and he is hit short. There's a penalty flag that flew in from the secondary, so let's see what. Fake. Here's Shaheed on the end around. He can fly. We've seen it already. Couple blocks. Shaheed cuts back inside the 40. He is an electric player. I can tell you that. Seahawks on the move here. 2 minutes left. Outside. D. Winters has been hitting today. They blew that play up to Oots. Second down for Darnold. Time works over the middle. A little too far as he led Shaheed there. The 56-yard field goal from right here. 49ers drop out of the blitz. Oh, it's caught! Oh, man! Weave that in there somehow to Jake Bobo, just his 3rd catch of the year.
JSN, Cup, Shaheed, Walker, Charbonnet, Bunner. Oh, and by the way, Bobo too.
Right. The 3rd long conversion. Here is Walker sprinting through the hole. Kenneth Walker down to the 10.
Opportunity to score.
Just short of the 1st down. So 2nd and half a yard. Walker right up the gut. 1st and goal now with 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, maybe use a timeout right now. Yep, don't have to on 2nd down.
Here's Walker. Cuts back. Kenneth Walker is in. Touchdown. Seahawks.
Vision and his speed. If you're a little undisciplined on the backside of those plays, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. 80-yard drive, and the Seahawks up 24 to.
KB, everybody contribute at different times. Huge play by Bobo, coming up big when they need it. And total control for the Seahawks right now.
Now it's Robinson, and he gets jacked at the 30.
Just haven't been able to punch the ball in the end zone and create much pressure on the Seahawks defense.
There's Purdy. 1 timeout at his disposal. In some trouble. Over the middle, incomplete. McCaffrey, the intended receiver. That's it. Purdy steps away, looking to just take off and run. Purdy sprints through. And Brock Purdy all the way up across the 45. 1 timeout, 13 seconds.
Hold the ball and anything's in bounds. The clock's going to run out.
So McCaffrey grimacing on the sideline. He's not in there right now. And now the Seahawks call a timeout. So they will call their final timeout. So realistically.
But again, with this rush, it's hard to hold the ball long enough for those guys to get downfield to make that catch on a Hail Mary.
4-man rush. Purdy got to get rid of it. Back pedal throws, and it is. Is it intercepted? No, out of of bounds that time. Witherspoon had a beat on it. There's nobody rushing the quarterback right now. Purdy just stands back and launch a Hail Mary. Going deep down the field. It is up there, and it is incomplete. Boy, it hung up there. It had a shot.
Great report, Tom.
Here's Robinson on the return. And he's hit up across the 27. As we go downstairs to Aaron.
Kev, we are well aware that this is a much-heated rivalry of this play. We've been playing all three phases together, and I'm proud of them. The message for the second half, nothing changes. One play at a time. Let's worry about our style of ball.
Yeah, great use of the word "irk" in that report. I love that. Here's Brian Robinson. Flag flies. And as Tom mentioned, no Christian McCaffrey on that opening play. And now let's see what the penalty is to start.
Really unmatched. So much of this pass game goes through him and went through Kittle. Kittle's not here tonight. McCaffrey's on the sideline. Juszczyk's going to have to step. Pearsall, Jawan Jennings. One play at a time.
Purdy looking for one of those guys. Just nobody open. Now just throws it away. There's nothing there.
Yeah, they play a lot of zone coverage.
Third and long for Purdy. Pressure in his face. Slides away, in trouble, lets it rip high and caught to Jennings. What a play from Brock Purdy, and Jennings has a first down.
It again, great length, great toughness, great strength, huge third down conversion.
Jordan James is in the backfield. He played 3 snaps the entire year. They fake it to him, pressure right in Purdy's face, running away, in trouble. Now just going to throw it away and he gets shoved to the ground hard that time by big old Leonard Williams, who has been Tonjes is their leading receiver today. But now no Tonjes, no McCaffrey. Big trouble. They're going to give it to James, and he's got a nice little hole. Has a good run. How about that? Down to the Seattle 45-yard line on the rookie from Oregon in his first NFL. Might play a few more.
Yeah, put him back.
Third and 3. They get Robinson the ball up the middle, and there's just absolutely zero there. You just can't run on Seattle. They're too good in the middle.
Yeah, it's just too strong. They take on blocks so well.
Fourth and 2. Purdy in trouble, sacked. Leonard Williams and the Seahawks take over. Impossible to block. Impossible. Most sacks of any defensive tackle the last 2 years, and he got another one there. And the Seahawks take over with Walker to the outside, to the left, which has been a calling card for him tonight. And another good run. He's got 8 more yards there.
Yeah, it looks like so many of the designs that Kubiak has come up
so far today. Remember, Zach Charbonnet got hurt in that first half with a knee injury, as Aaron told you about. Looks to be Walker's show right now. Darnold rips one, and it's caught. It's Cooper Kupp. He's had a nice game.
What he's done for JSN. JSN, he's just really mentored him. He's just terrific receiver room. Nobody's selfish in that room. They do so many things.
Walker sprinting through right side. Boy, every chance is a home run opportunity for him. Picks up 8 more. Tom,
he mentoring quarterbacks. He also mentors the guys in his position. There's no better development for any player in the NFL than to have a veteran player who knows what to do, that you just get to watch every day and practice his professionalism.
Here is Walker. And Walker surges forward. Should be a first down. Backfield.
The Niners team bus is like an ambulance after this game. So rough.
Feels like it. Darnold. Good throw. Pressure. And he gets drilled and dropped. C.J. West, the rookie. Second sack of the year for him.
It's a little fetal position I used to get into a lot when I'd be back there.
It's the first real shot he's taken with that oblique. Remember we told you he had that injury late in practice. Didn't throw a ball until today. Stayed relatively clean. Second sack for the Niners. Walker stutter step. Winters chasing him.
Full speed all the time. Won't get brought down by any arm tackles. Terrific runner. Only issue is he went to Michigan State.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, K9.
Pressure on Darnold. Gets rid of it. Pass underneath. Jackson Smith and Jigba's got it. And surges his way down to the 6. Going to be a little shy of the first down. What's crazy, team trying to make it a 21-point edge. Here's Myers, 24-yarder. Easy for him. Up and good. Seahawks add to their lead.